had George W. Bush, the architect of regime change in Iraq, give the Freudian slip, but obviously the truth, that the invasion of Iraq was an unforgivable act of brutality and a crime. What we have seen since the invasion of Iraq, and indeed its lead-up, the military lead-up to the invasion, is the smearing of anyone who wants to tell the truth and make honest political analysis of what is being done in our name. The people who were correct, people like the Stop the War movement, people like Julian Assange, that pointed to the true intentions, the resource grab that was the invasion of Iraq. These people have been vilified, smeared, humiliated, and in Julian Assange's case, imprisoned in solitary confinement in Belmarsh for 3 years. Prior to that, he was forced to seek asylum in the Ecuadorian embassy for at least 8 years. If he's extradited, which will be a massive shame on the British judicial system, he'll face a 175-year sentence of the hell of solitary confinement in the US Supermax prison. So we have all these people have committed all their efforts to telling the truth and warning people about what will happen. They've been proved completely correct, and you have the likes of G.W. Bush. He's free to go on the air and give his political opinion, and that man is a war criminal, as is Jack Straw and Tony Blair.
Hooray!
We need the tables to be turned. We need Julian Assange and journalists that tell the truth to be free to hold these people to account, to give a true account of what is being done in our name, and we need to make sure that international law is reintroduced for a fair, equitable solution for people to have justice throughout the world. There must be equal forms of justice irrespective of your nationality, race and gender. You cannot have a situation where the US is exempt from all international law and they create their own rules-based order where they go around smashing out countries like Libya, like Yemen, like Syria, like Iraq, like Afghanistan, Cuba, Cyprus, Venezuela, Palestine, the list goes on and on. They cannot be exempt from international law, while other people, like Julian Assange, rot in jail for revealing the ugliness of their foreign policy and the corruption that lies behind it. It is very important at this time, when you have war criminals making statements, essentially admitting to what they've done wrong on mainstream media, that we highlight this huge injustice. Prisons should be places where people are corrected from doing things that are crimes. They should rehabilitate people that go into them. The only people that should go into a prison are people who've done something criminally or morally wrong. It is unacceptable to use a prison to politically punish people who want to see truth and justice. That is not what the prison system is for. That's not what the British people pay taxpayers' money to receive. We want justice and fairness in the country, and when the prison system is used to persecute people who have political leanings towards peace and equity throughout the world, internationally, then we are truly in trouble. So we need to get Julian Assange free. There's one thing we've got to say. There is only one decision.
No extradition!
Only one decision.
No extradition!